Hi. Well, I thought I'd sit down here in this, under this beautiful, what do they call it? Gondola. It's not a gondola. My brain is not working today. So, I thought I'd just very, very quickly touch on the subject of fear, because I just did the weekly and it was something that came up on Saturday. And, you know, even in spiritual circles or environmental circles, I'm hearing a lot of fear. And it's like, well, that's not actually good energy to have. It's not positive energy. So how do we work around that? How do we turn this fear around? You know, maybe what we have to do is start not fearing fear. Maybe what we need to do is embrace the fear with love and say thank you. Thank you for the message. Thank you for giving me something to talk about, to think about, to look at, to consider. And then we make the choice as to whether that fear has any power over us. Because that's what it comes down to. Fear is nothing unless we give it power. Now, I'm not talking about the fear that keeps us safe. That's a different type of fear. That's a safety fear. I'm talking about the fear of, you know, the sky's falling. It's not. Yes, we're going through a lot of environmental changes and we are responsible for quite a fair bit, no matter how much you want to try and doctor it. I had a lady talk about, there's no such thing as climate change, it's all cloud seeding. And I'm like, cloud seeding? Do you think rain and floods and drought are the only climate change we have? Because we have a hell of a lot more than that. What it is that cloud seeding, chemtrails, or whatever you want to call it, whatever is being done, the overuse of chemicals, the mindless mining is the only way I can put it. All these things are damaging our environment. And that'd be right. And in noisy bugger, isn't he? But in damaging our environment, we damage the planet that we call home. We don't have a planet B. You know, they talk about, let's see if we can go live on Mars. Do you know how long it would take to be able to get to that point? Many will be gone by then. I will probably be gone. And you know, frankly, why would you want to live on another planet? Look at the beauty of this. So, do we fear the messages? No. Do we listen? It's always wise to listen. And then you make the choice. The choice as to whether you're going to let fear engulf you, fear control you, or are you going to use the information, choose, hello, we have some friends here, choose how you feel about that information. Does that information feel right? Does that information feel valid? Can you do anything yourself to make a positive difference? Yes, you can. By choosing what you use in your home, by choosing sustainable practices like recycle, reuse, refill, repurpose, by choosing far more non-chemical methods. And one of the things I plan to do as I go is show simple things that I do. And my staples are essential oils, bicarb, white vinegar. There's so much I can do with those. And it works out a lot cheaper. So you can look after the environment and save money. And your health will be better. Trust me, your health will be better. I know I've got a lot of challenges. And people think, well, you know, she has all these battles with her health. How can it be? Well, with the long list I've got, I should be a lot sicker. I should be bedridden. I'm not. I mean, yeah, okay, I've been doing a lot of healing lately, and one of the things that happens, as well as the fact that we are being bombarded with geomagnetic, solar flares. I'm trying to think of, there's all these things, energies that are bombarding us, and it's wearing us out. Add to that, we are going through ascension symptoms, as many of us are raising our vibration. That's causing all sorts of issues. And I'm also doing a lot of work on healing. So to be honest, fatigue has been really big. But I work with it. Okay, I'm not going to always be able to film every day. And there could be 3-4 days not able to film because I'm saving my energy for either a gig or something that I'm doing with my business partner, Wendy. Duo partner, we're also spiritual. We do spiritual work together. But I have to balance and meter where I put energy. And with everything that's going on, sometimes the energy is not so high. You know what? It's okay. Because I know I'm healing. So if you're feeling very tired, that could be going on for you. No fighting it. Listen to your body. Let go of the fear. If I'm not doing everything, no one's going to like me. Well, if that's all they think of you, if they think that, you know, that's your value, is that what you want? Think about it. Let go of that fear of not being liked. It's something I had to do. And like yourself. And as you like yourself, you will draw to yourself the people that will love you for you. And that's how it is. We've got more birds there coming around. They probably like the energy, or they're probably actually seeing if I've got any food for them. So, I better not be too long out, because after filming on the wet grass over at the other part of the Botanical Gardens, I've got a very wet bum. And it is winter here, and getting later in the day, so I better actually get home. But I wanted to show you more of this beautiful place and talk about fear, because it's very controlling until you let go of fear. You see, if you're not afraid, how can it control you? Think about it. You have the power. That is your superpower. Your superpower is the ability to decide what will control you and what won't. Of course, there's outside factors that sometimes we have to comply with. You know, council and governments and all this. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about emotional and psychological and people around you and how the world is being so full of fear. Well, we can either get on board that fear train or we can hop off and say, no, you can keep going, but I'm choosing not to be on board. So, I hope you've enjoyed the Chinese gardens here. I can see that probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the weekly separate to this part because it's a little bit longer than I was intending. Doesn't that always seem to be the case? And I'll take some more photos. And I'll do this again. Come down and we'll find other places because the botanical gardens are so beautiful. It's being in nature, and that's very healthy. Get into nature. Feed your soul. If you feel the urge to hug a tree, do so because trees are very grounding. And I wish you all the love in the world. And look after yourself. Be kind to yourself. Fill your heart with love because you're the best person to fill your heart with love. So I bid you adieu. And we have some birds here. Can you see our birds? Hey guys. I'm hoping you can see them because I can't see where this is pointing at the moment, but we have a lot of birds here. Hey? Oh, here he is. Hello. Gonna say hello? Oh, off he goes. On that note, I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye. There we have what's known as the bin chicken here in Australia. It's an ibis. I have a lot of them around my place and sometimes they're very lovely and leave me beautiful feathers. Okay, here's another part of the botanical gardens. Here we've got a little friend here. Hello. We have lots of birds. It's heading towards sunset. The sun is glistening off the water. Birds are getting ready to roost because it's getting closer and closer to sunset. It is winter, so sunset's earlier. It's wonderful to have beautiful places like these. Hello. Hey there. Hey. I always like to tell the animals, you're safe with me, I'm vegan. Hey? There they are roosting. Now, one of the things, you might notice some of the pictures I post will have the rail tracks. This is for it's a sugarcane tourist train that runs through the botanical gardens. And it's a really fun, relaxing thing to do. And before I head off home, Here's another beautiful pond. Can you see all the birds over on that island? It is teeming with birds. All settling in for the night. And that's what I'll be doing. Heading home, get warm. We have the moon up in the sky. You can just make it out on this